as Ayan correctly mentioned, that a certain number of rounds, 5 to 6 rounds, have been done. It will go up till much higher than that. Do you see any sense of a change in this trend that we're seeing, which only has been solidifying over the last 4+ hours so far? Or is this really what the final result is also going to look like?
No, I think it's more or less what the final result is going to look like. Maybe, a few seats here or there, but it looks clearly as if the BJP is going to form the government in West Bengal. Challenges are many, and we can talk about that. But at the moment, the biggest challenge is going to be who's going to be the chief minister.
There you go.
Whether it's going to be Subhendu Adhikari, whether it's going to be Sandeep Ghosh, who is it going to be? And secondly, I think in keeping with the promise to women, will the BJP consider a dark horse as it has done in the last couple of states where it has formed a government and opt for somebody totally new, possibly a woman?
Aditya ji, let's talk first about the chief ministerial candidate. You said it's a challenge. Do you not think it's classic BJP strategy to not name the chief minister ahead of the polls? And then when they have the election results, they have this, hectic huddling and they choose somebody who fits the bill as far as that particular state is concerned. Whether, we've seen that in Rajasthan, we've seen that in Delhi with Rekha Gupta, we've seen that in Madhya Pradesh with Mohan Yadav. So they have not really named their chief ministerial candidates earlier. And then eventually when the results come in, you have somebody who's really not seen in the entire picture being made the chief minister.
Well, in every state, there are specific problems the BJP faces. It is not a party without problems. So there are rivals in every state. And also the BJP is very conscious that it wants to, while it values experienced leadership, it also wants to give new people a chance. So in West Bengal, there are very specific challenges. Subhendu Adhikari is seen as the biggest challenger to Mamata Banerjee. But there are other leaders who believe that they have given their entire life to the BJP in a state where where there was a lot of hostility towards them, and they deserve a place. Let's not forget that Subhendu Adhikari was, after all, Mamata Banerjee's lieutenant till not so long ago. So I don't know how it will pan out, but these are some of the problems that the BJP will have to face. The Congress, on the other hand, in Kerala will have to face a different set of problems, which is whether it should make, as we know, UDF is heading for a victory in Kerala. But who is the architect of that victory? Whether it's VD Satishan, or it's K. Venugopal, that decision the Congress party has to take.
Understood. Ms. Fadnis, let me now, as we're moving our focus towards the south, let's talk about Tamil Nadu. What we're seeing there, it's nothing less than an earthquake taking place in the political spectrum, with TVK coming in with these kind of numbers. Just wanted to understand, let's just look slightly beyond these headlines. If these are now the final numbers, as they will eventually get pronounced, we're looking at someone who's a veteran actor but a newbie politician. His entire bank of fellow politicians, they don't have the required acumen or the political acumen that is required to run a state. Is that the bigger question that needs to be answered? Do they have what it takes to be in power in terms of their ability?
Well, obviously the people of Tamil Nadu believe that he does, and that is why they have given him such a huge mandate.
Ma'am, is that more to keep away from the stalwart parties? That's why they want to try anybody other than what they've already seen in the past. Over to you, back.
Hard to say, because obviously somebody will lose, somebody will win, and there are compelling arguments for both outcomes. But I think in the case of Vijay, his biggest problem is going to be that the fact that he's a newbie. He's been an actor. He's had no experience in politics in that sense. He has, as far as I can tell, no real negotiators. We still have to see what the numbers are, whether he will have to form a government along with the support of one or the other parties, Dravidian parties in power. So I am not very sure what the outcome is going to be, who is going to negotiate for him, if there are going to be go-betweens. I believe that the AIADMK has already reached out to him before the elections, trying to forge an alliance. But let us not forget that AIADMK also has an alliance with the BJP, and the presence of the BJP is going to be pretty hard for Vijay to swallow because of the BJP's very strong Hindutva politics. Not only is Vijay himself a Dalit Christian, but he is also representative of the kind of politics that Tamil Nadu follows, where minorities are a very significant factor. So until the final result comes out, we have to see what who the front runner is going to be and in what capacity it's possible. I mean, I don't think Vijay is going to give up at this stage the top job and say, I'm not good at this, so somebody else will do this and I will look after the party and grow it.
I think Ms. Fadnis is calling it Chief Minister Vijay already, isn't it, Shreya? Ms. Fadnis, if I dare to say that already.
No, you are absolutely right, and it's premature. But let's just wait and see, in what form Vijay or TVK leads the state.
Aditya, can I also ask you, we were talking about this earlier in the broadcast. Vijay, during his rallies, never really talked about or campaigned on the linguistic pride, linguistic politics that mostly Dravidian politics is known for, something that his political opponents, DMK and the AIADMK, have campaigned on and fought elections on. Do you think that the voter of Tamil Nadu has moved away from that, or do you think it's a given because, Vijay is a Tamilian and so there is a given assumption that that part is taken care of? Let's see what else he has to offer as far as welfare is concerned.
I would not jump to conclusions about the future of Dravidian politics. In Tamil Nadu, equity is a very important form of politics. And you cannot have politics in Tamil Nadu without social equity, about the issues of social equity. So if that were the case, then the BJP would have done much better than it has done, because the BJP is very firmly opposed to language politics as well as identity politics and issues of social equity in Tamil Nadu. So having said that, certainly it is a rejection of the family-led sort of political parties, something that former Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu, P. Tyagarajan, had alerted us to many years ago, and for that he was removed from his position as Finance Minister. There is a kind of distaste and now a growing wariness with family-led politics. Now, how much Vijay will be able to distance himself from that, we have to see.